Alright, welcome back to the channel. It's been a couple weeks since I filmed my last video. I put a story up on my Instagram a couple days ago and let you guys ask me anything, and I'm going to be answering a bunch of those questions today. Before I get into the questions, I just want to say thank you guys all for 100,000 followers on Instagram. It's a pretty big milestone for me. I've been posting for over 5 years now, and when I first got into fitness, it was from people like David Lade, who, inspired me to put on some muscle, get into the gym, and build a physique that I was proud of. So really my goal is to hopefully be able to inspire, like the next generation of, younger teenage people who are just getting into the gym. Alright, the first question is, what's your height, bro? I got this question quite a bit, and people comment this a lot on my posts, like wanting to know how tall and how much I weigh. So I'm 5'11", and right now I'm 5 weeks out from my show, and I currently weigh about 168.5, so I'm not that heavy, but I'm definitely getting leaner right now. Next question. How much time is it required to make a physique like yours? I got this question quite a bit as well, and so I've been training for 6 to 6.5 years, somewhere in there, and I think you can achieve a pretty solid physique in 3 years of consistent training. I get a lot of people that comment or message me, and they're like, I'm going to look like you in 4 months, or like by the end of the summer I'll look like this. But in all reality, it's going to take longer than you think, but you can also probably achieve more than you think you can. So just keep your expectations at a bigger time horizon and you'll achieve a lot more. So if you go in thinking that in 3 months you're going to look like this, when in reality it might take 3 years, then when that 3-month period hits, you're going to get all discouraged because you're not looking how you want to look. So realistically, it's probably going to take you a couple years, and the goal isn't just to get to a certain point and then just fall off the cliff. The goal is to consistently look good. So with that in mind, it doesn't really matter how long it takes to look a certain way. Next question, how do you get so big? And I got a couple questions like this. People that are on the skinnier side asking me how they can put on weight. And this is where I started. I was really skinny when I started lifting. And all I can tell you is just eat a lot of food. And if you're eating a certain amount of calories and you're not putting on weight, then you just need to eat more calories. It's that simple. If you're eating 3,000 calories and you're not putting on weight, then you need to eat like 3,500 to 4,000 calories. And some people like me have a really fast metabolism. You're really active, you burn a lot of calories, so you're going to have to eat 4,000 plus calories possibly. This whole winter I went on a bulk and I was eating over 4,000 calories basically the whole time, and that only had me gaining about half a pound a week. So over a 6-month bulk, I only put on 12 pounds, gaining half a pound a week, and that was with me eating over 4,000 calories. So that just puts it into perspective that, some of you guys are eating like 3,000 calories and complaining about not putting on any weight. Well, you just need to eat more calories. Alright, what's your favorite workout? Right now my favorite workout is probably chest and shoulders. I mean, I like back, but there's really no better feeling than a good chest pump. I got a lot of questions asking about my chest routine, so I figure I'm just going to put together a full chest workout, and maybe for this one I'll film the entire workout, like every set, and then I'll do a voiceover so I can talk you guys through the exercises and the form. And it might be like a longer video, like it could be a 45 to hour long video, but I think it might be pretty helpful because I do get a lot of questions. Alright, next question. Somebody asks, what is your arm size? So My arms are slightly uneven. I'm kind of working on that right now to balance them back out, but my right arm is like 15 3/4 inch and my left arm is like 15 1/2. So it's not too drastic. But next question is, what made you join the gym? And I already kind of talked about David Lade before, but David Lade really got me into lifting originally. Watching his transformation video and seeing how he looked to start his journey, and then I kind of compared that to myself, and I was like, wow, like I look like how he looked when he started, and he was able to put on so much muscle and build such an aesthetic physique. And I figured, why can't I do that too? Did you bulk and cut or just slowly made your way to this physique? So I've tried a lot of things. I've gone on some pretty intense like dirty bulks. I've spent a couple years just main gaining, so just kind of eating around my maintenance level, not really bulking or cutting. And now this past year, I went on a more, I guess you could call it like a lean bulk. So I was basically putting on about 0.5 pounds per week like I was talking about before. And I think that was the best progress I've ever made. So if it was me recommending to someone else, I would recommend going on a bulk, but not going too intense. Like, you don't need to put on so much weight every week, but if you can consistently eat in a calorie surplus and put on like 1/2 pound a week, then this is going to help your overall progress. You're going to get stronger in the gym with the extra body weight and the extra calories, and this is going to help you put on more muscle. Alright, someone asked me, what diet do you follow? And I think I got a bunch of people asking me about my diet, so I'm going to do a full day of eating like I said, and I'll show you guys everything that I'm eating right now at 5 weeks out from my show. Next question is, calisthenics or weights? Definitely weights. Calisthenics is okay if you don't have access to the gym. And I get people that ask me, like for body weight at home exercises, and that can be a starting point. I definitely did that when I first started out, like way back in the day. But the progress you're gonna make is very slow, and you're gonna hit a plateau pretty quick because you can't progressively overload the weight. So definitely get a gym and start pushing some heavy weight. Alright, kind of to go along with that question, someone asked, I am a 15-year-old boy. Please tell exercises like at home with no equipment. So, 15 years old, you can just stick with push-ups, pull-ups. You can do some abs, like some crunches and stuff. You're just not going to make that much progress. So I would just get a cheap gym membership, talk to your parents if you can't afford it, and I know you can get cheap memberships for like $10 to $15 a month. I have a pretty nice gym membership and it's like $30 a month, so it's not that expensive. And if you're really not making any money, then, like when I was 15, I started mowing lawns, so if you want to do something like that to make a little extra money, get yourself a gym membership. It's definitely going to help you out to make a lot more progress than just doing push-ups at home. Someone asked me, what is your workout split? So for the longest time I was doing the legs push-pull split, and kind of just in the last few months I just realized my arms are definitely lacking. Currently I switched it up to chest and shoulders, back, and then I have an arm day. And then for the second rotation, I just do a normal legs push-pull. I'm only doing this right now for my men's physique show because in men's physique, you don't get judged on your legs. Because with this split I'm running right now, I'm basically only hitting legs once every like 7 to 8 days. So that's not really like perfectly optimal, but it allows me to hit some more arms. It's kind of a trade-off for me, but I would definitely recommend a legs push-pull split. Next question is, Top key exercises for sculpting an aesthetic V-taper. So to get a good V-taper, you want broad shoulders and a slim waist. That's kind of the look you're going for. So you're going to want to do a lot of lateral raises and make sure that your shoulders can, get properly developed, and you want wider shoulders. So lateral raises definitely going to help. Overhead press is going to hit your front delts. They're also going to hit some side delts. And then you're also going to want to work on your back. So you're going to want a pretty strongly developed upper back, and then some good lat development so that you have that wide look coming down to your waist. So someone asks, it's a weird one, but before lifting, were you fat or skinny, or just had an average looking body? I definitely came from being pretty skinny. I didn't have much muscle at all. Next question, do you use creatine? Yes, I've been using creatine since I was 16. So that's like 6 years of creatine. I used to cycle it when I was younger. I thought that was like what you did, but you don't really need to cycle creatine. So I take 5 grams of creatine a day, every single day. Next guy asked, steroids, question mark. I've been natural ever since I started lifting. I plan to stay natural. I'm super focused on my diet and supplements and making sure my body is as healthy as it can possibly be, and I just don't have a reason to take steroids. I don't plan on competing at the pro level in bodybuilding, and I don't really need steroids just to look a little bit better for social media. Staying natural is definitely the best route. It's going to be healthier for you in the long run, and if you start taking steroids from a younger age, even in your 20s, by the time you're in your 30s, you might not be able to create enough natural testosterone by yourself, so you might be on TRT for the rest of your life, and that's not something that I want to have to do. Favorite upper back exercises? Probably a T-bar row, like a chest-supported T-bar row, or a chest-supported like hammer strength row. Everybody has different back machines, but I'll make a whole video going through my back workout, and I'll maybe do a voiceover and show you guys how I grow my back and my favorite exercises. Someone asks, what do you do for a living? So currently I'm doing some landscaping work. I put a lot of my time into social media, and honestly, just because I like to lift, I like to post content. It's definitely super motivating for me to keep going when I see how many people I'm able to inspire, because I know from personal experience, from people like David Lade, Iman Gadzi, people can have a massive effect on your life. So if I'm able to have some kind of effect on other people's lives and get them going to the gym, taking care of their health, getting in shape, cleaning up their diet, all these kind of things, then that's really meaningful for me. Apart from work and working out, I don't really talk about this a whole lot on Instagram, but I'm super into like investing, business. So that's definitely something that I plan to continue working on. And outside of like making money and working on things, I like to be outside a lot. I go skateboarding, hiking, play frisbee, golf, anything outside. All right, the next question, what's your most favorite part about going to the gym? And my favorite part about going to the gym, honestly, I love the whole experience of going to the gym. I love putting on a good gym outfit that I like, usually Breathe Divinity, taking pre-workout, listening to my gym music on the way to the gym, and then my favorite part of going to the gym is just the feeling I get when I push myself really hard in the gym. So when I take a set completely to failure and I get done with my whole workout and I'm super tired and I know that I gave it my all in the gym, that's like the best feeling possible. And I don't know, it just makes you feel good about yourself. The rest of the day it's just going to be a better day. No matter how bad of a day I'm having when I go to the gym, I don't think I've ever left the gym feeling worse than when I came in. It just feels good to push yourself. Yeah, I mean, you feel like you accomplished something. You know you're getting one step better, one step closer to your goals. For me, the process of growing is like the biggest thing. So I don't have like a specific goal physique that I'm trying to get to. Like obviously I love David Lade's and Jeff Side's physique, so I'd love to look like that. But even if I end up looking just like that, I'm gonna want more. So I've just come to love the process of getting better instead of really focusing on like the end goal. Someone asked favorite movie. I'm actually gonna watch this today, and probably my favorite movie is the series, but the John Wick series. I don't know, they're just really good movies. Alright, someone asked me what my morning routine is, and I think that's a good idea for a video, so maybe I'll just do a full day in the life, probably separate from like the full day of eating, just so you guys can see what a day in the life looks like. Someone asked, will you give me your t-shirt? Maybe I'll do a giveaway when I hit 1,000 subs, but if you want to get the clothes that I always wear, like this hoodie, Breathe Divinity is having another drop this month, probably in a couple weeks from the time I'm posting this video, and I'll let you guys know on Instagram when they're having another drop. And if you guys ever get anything from Breathe Divinity, use code MOG, it'll help me out. And yeah, that's all the main questions I'm going to go over today, so hopefully that helps some of you guys out, gives you some info, and once again, thank you guys for 100,000 followers on Instagram. It really means a lot to me, and even more than just like the number on the screen, it really means a lot that I'm able to like impact so many people and spread hopefully a positive message to people to, get to the gym, work on themselves, set big goals and chase after them, because there's no point in not chasing after a big goal that you have for yourself, because someday we're all going to pass away and eventually nobody's going to remember us. So we might as well live the life that we want to live for ourselves and do the things that we want to do. And once you start to love the process of getting better and learning and chasing after goals, small goals every week, and then that can compound into big goals on the months and the years, I feel like these kind of people are going to get way farther ahead than the people who are just chasing after a specific benchmark, right? So I had been chasing after 100,000 followers, but I love the process of growing, and I'm not just going to stop at 100,000. I'm just going to set my benchmark higher and keep growing. So anyways, hopefully that helps answer some of your questions, and if you liked the video, if you got any kind of help from this video, learned something, drop a like, it'll help me out. I'm trying to grow the channel to 1,000 subscribers, so if you're down there already, then drop a subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.